Something no dey right. And everybody dey feel am. But nobody dey control am. Football is supposed to be about players, goals, moments, drama. But lately, the loudest noise no dey come from the pitch. It dey come from the whistle, from the screen, from the decision. And once referee decisions start stealing attention, the game itself dey lose balance. VAR was introduced with one promise: we want fairness, reduce mistakes, protect referees, correct the obvious errors. At first, people welcomed it. Hope entered the game. But hope didn't last long. Because football is emotional. And VAR is cold. Match after match. Controversy dey return. Goals disallowed after long checks. Penalties given, then removed. Handballs nobody understands. Fans celebrate, then freeze. Players stop running, waiting. Managers rage. The game pauses. Emotion dies. Confusion enters. This is not one incident. It's a pattern. Before, referee mistakes were human. You shout. You argue. You move on. Now, mistakes feel designed. Because when technology is involved, people expect perfection. So when perfection fails, anger multiplies. Fans don't ask, why did the referee miss it? They ask, why didn't VAR fix it? That question burns. One of the biggest complaints: time. Long pauses. Endless replays. Different angles. Momentum dies. A game that should flow now waits for confirmation. And football without flow loses soul. Watch players now. They hesitate. They stop celebrating. They look at the referee, then the screen. Trust is fading. When players don't trust decisions, they stop trusting the game. And once that happens, discipline breaks. Touchlines are on fire. Managers don't know what to expect anymore. What was a foul last week is ignored today. What was a handball yesterday is natural position today. No consistency. No clarity. Planning becomes guesswork. Some say VAR is necessary. Others say VAR is killing football. Social media explodes after every match. Every fan believes if that decision went against us, it's injustice. And once fans feel cheated, the league's credibility suffers. This is no longer about one match. It's about trust, integrity, competition. When points are decided by controversial calls, the table feels unstable. And when the table feels unstable, the league feels weak. Right now, football is standing on a thin line between fairness and flow, technology and emotion, control and chaos. VAR was meant to calm the game. Instead, it's stirring storms. Referees are under pressure. Players are confused. Fans are divided. And VAR is right at the center of it all. But the real danger is still ahead. Because when decisions start deciding titles, relegation, and careers, the game itself begins to ask a hard question. Football fans fit accept mistakes. But what they no fit accept? No inconsistency. Same type of tackle. 1 week penalty. Next week play on. Same handball. 1 match red card. Another match natural position. This confusion is killing belief. Because football needs patterns, not surprises. Notice something. In small games, VAR acts fast. In big games, VAR hesitates. Long checks. More replays. More delays. Pressure enters the room. Officials know. Millions are watching. Narratives are forming. One decision can explode the league. So instead of clarity, we get caution. And caution creates chaos. This is where things get uncomfortable. VAR was supposed to assist the referee, not control him. But now, the power balance feels shifted. Sometimes, referees stick to their call. VAR stays silent. Other times, VAR pulls the referee back. Screens decide. Fans don't know who to blame anymore. Is it the referee? Is it VAR? Or is it the system itself? Here's the real problem. Most VAR calls are not black and white. They are based on clear and obvious intent, natural movement. These words sound official, but they are subjective. Two referees, same incident, two different decisions. That's not technology failure. That's interpretation failure. Players are changing behavior. They go down easier. They appeal louder. They exaggerate contact. Because they know, if VAR they check, maybe we get chance. That turns football into theater. And theater kills authenticity. Football thrives on emotion. But VAR pauses emotion. A goal goes in. Fans hesitate. Players celebrate. Then wait. That delay kills magic. Moments no longer feel spontaneous. They feel pending. Authorities keep saying, VAR is improving accuracy. Statistically, maybe yes. Emotionally, not even close. Because football is not a spreadsheet. It's a feeling. And right now, that feeling is unstable. Titles are tight. Relegation battles are fierce. Margins are tiny. One decision can change a season, cost millions, end careers. That weight makes every VAR call heavier. Referees feel it. Players feel it. Fans feel it. And when pressure rises without clarity, mistakes increase. That's a dangerous cycle. VAR was meant to protect referees. But now, referees look more exposed than ever. The system is creaking. Trust is fading. And anger is growing. The next part of this story will show what happens when this pressure finally explodes. This is where everything turns serious. VAR controversies no be just about feelings anymore. They are about points, positions, survival. One penalty given late. One goal ruled out. One red card missed. Suddenly, a title race swings. A team drops into relegation zone. A season collapses. And once fans see that pattern, trust begins to die. Modern leagues are brutal. Margins are tiny. 1 point can decide. Champions. Top 4. European places. So when VAR decisions look unclear, every call feels suspicious. Fans don't just argue anymore. They accuse. For smaller clubs, VAR pain cuts deeper. A wrong call doesn't just hurt pride. It can mean losing TV money, losing players, losing status. When a relegation-bound team loses points to a controversial decision, there's no next season comfort. The damage is permanent. Before, clubs kept quiet. Now, they are talking. Managers hint in interviews. Owners release statements. Clubs send official complaints. They use careful words. But the message is clear. We don't trust the system anymore. That's dangerous. Because once clubs lose faith, authority collapses. Watch matches closely now. Referees are under siege. Players surround them. Managers scream. Crowds chant. Why? Because everyone knows the final decision might not even be theirs. When referees lose authority, discipline breaks down. Games become hostile. Tempers flare. Respect disappears. Here's another issue. VAR officials don't face the public. They don't explain. They don't answer questions. They don't take responsibility openly. So fans ask, who is accountable? Silence creates suspicion. And suspicion fuels conspiracy. Every decision is clipped. Every angle is replayed. Every opinion goes viral. Within seconds, fans form verdicts. Narratives spread. Anger multiplies. Even correct decisions get drowned in noise. VAR was meant to bring clarity. Instead, it brought endless debate. Players now play with fear. They hesitate to tackle. They pull out of challenges. They worry about hand position. Football becomes cautious. And cautious football is ugly football. Everything is tight now. The league table. The pressure. The patience. VAR was supposed to calm football. Instead, it has added another layer of tension. And tension without trust always leads to explosion. Referees are stretched. Clubs are angry. Fans are divided. VAR is still there. But belief is fading. The next stage of this story will decide one thing: whether football fixes VAR or VAR breaks football. Every system gets a moment when it must either change or collapse under its own weight. VAR has reached that moment. Not because technology is bad, but because football is human. And humans don't trust systems they don't understand. Football authorities are already feeling the heat. Behind closed doors, discussions they happen. Faster decisions. Clearer guidelines. Less interference. Some suggest time limits on checks. Referees explaining decisions live. Reducing VAR involvement. But fixing VAR is not just technical. It's emotional. Because football fans want clarity, not perfection. Football must decide what it values more: perfect accuracy or natural flow. Because chasing perfection has a cost. It kills spontaneity. It freezes joy. It turns moments into meetings. If football loses its rhythm, it loses its soul. More technology won't fix this. More cameras won't fix this. What fans want is clear explanations, consistent application, accountability. When people understand decisions, they accept them even when they hurt. Silence creates anger. Clarity creates peace. Referees are not robots. They feel pressure. They fear mistakes. They fear headlines. VAR was meant to support them. But right now, it's doing the opposite. Instead of protection, it's adding another layer of fear. Fear creates hesitation. Hesitation creates bad decisions. This is bigger than one league. Bigger than one season. If fans stop trusting results, they stop respecting the competition. And once belief disappears, the product suffers. Football survives on trust. Lose that, and nothing else matters. Let's be clear. VAR itself is not evil. The problem is how it's used. When it's used, who controls it? Technology without consistency creates chaos. And chaos is exactly what VAR was meant to prevent. Right now, football stands at a fork in the road. One path leads to clear rules, faster calls, restored trust. The other leads to endless controversy, divided fans, weakened leagues. There is no middle ground anymore. So let me ask you straight. Should football continue with VAR in its current form and accept the chaos that comes with it, or is it time to seriously reduce its power and return control to referees on the pitch? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. Make we reason them together.